Yes, oh hi and welcome to Caturteer Destroy People's Stream Streaks for real. Oh, I just assume where those were just videos. You were not expecting another long stream? Long stream? Are my streams long? No, they're not 12 hours, they're short streams. Okay. Hey. Oh, let me just say, I was not expecting a stream. Can I surprise you by saying I was not expecting a stream today either? Stream happened 10 minutes ago. Yes, like the idea of a stream happened 10 minutes ago. I was actually supposed to go out today and touch grass, yeah? Alright, but I decided to finish my art and work on something else off stream after this, yeah? Basically, I'm on the work grind. I'm so sure I'm on the work grind today, yeah? Because I do need to finish this artwork by like today, so I might as well just do it on stream. Right? Right? But I'm gonna be honest here, I have not actually decided what art style I'm gonna go with. But I think I will go for a mix of both. I'm gonna try something a little bit different from my usual. I won't say different from my usual, yeah, but it's a mix between both of my rendering styles, and I wanna see how it goes, yeah. I think a certain aspect of this will work better with a certain part of the rendering style here. So I'm just gonna bite my teeth chickens, but my tomatoes and get it done. Yes, yeah. Hello Nimby, good evening. Yes, yeah. Wait, it's evening for you now? It's like 10:30 AM for me. Luna Shepherd, did I even sleep? Huh? Wait. Was sleeping a thing? It wasn't on my schedule, yeah. My schedule today is finish work. My schedule today is finish work. Okay? I don't sleep on my schedule, yeah. I'll stream until like 2:30. No, I'll stream until 4 AM, yeah. Hello, Mitty. Yes, no one knew I was streaming, not even me, until 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Well, for the meow, let's meow. Ba-bam, bam, bam, bam. I can't look at my own music right. Well, that's a sign I should end stream. But anyways, yes everyone, Kuchi Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm the Cat of Chaos Koche, and I'm a full-time animator and illustrator, and I do live 2D animation at a bit of henshin. Actually, now we're doing a movie stream night. Yeah, sometimes that happens here and there. No. Tonight we are just going to have a chill movie. I'm so sorry. Last week the movie didn't happen because I came home. I was just unwell. I was wondering that okay, let me just sit for a while and then do the movie. Yeah, but then I was so unwell. I just slept until the sunrise. I was so bad last week. Yeah. So I'm so sorry about last week. So this week we're continuing with Camera. Second movie, I think. But yeah. Alright. So we got Aggie sketch there. Is there anything on this layer? There's nothing, right? Okay. So see as well, same thing. Just gonna hide all the layers because we don't need all the extra layers here, and the 10BU backdrop can also hide the king here. Alright, so we are down to just the core basics for now. Alright, let's get on to the art yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to switch the art screen. Wait, art is this, right? Bam. Oh, photo connect server. Alright. Okay, about your sleep schedule near just chatting. I've been doing so much I can't even remember what. Yeah, I've not used my thing for a while now. Okay, anyways, let's get on to finishing one at a time. We do Aegis first, yeah, because Aegis first. Okay. Yeah, today should be a bit easier yeah, because I'm gonna start with you have a bit more of a night owl yeah. That's fine yeah. Oh, that's also a bombshell of a stream title. What bombshell yeah? Okay, because Persona 3 is the best Persona. Fight me. You can't because it's obviously the best. See, I'm such a genius yeah. You can't fight me because it's obviously the best. Yes, yeah. Can you fight with the best? No, you can't. Yeah. So we'll start by doing Iggy's hair. I'm gonna take this a little differently and actually put a little more detail into the hair work this time here. It's not my usual. Okay, I'm gonna straight up say that this is not my usual style of doing hair work or what yeah. But I feel like I want to give it a slightly different try since, let's just face it, I'm running on some pretty new things already, so I don't think adding a couple of new things would be a huge problem here yeah. So I think it'd be welcome though. I just need to avoid that heavy line that just happened. Occasionally happens because I don't have good pen control yet yeah. And that's something I do want to improve on, which is my pen control. Yeah, you can see like there's a thick line there yeah. I mean, it doesn't look that bad to on some levels here, but that is not what I want to achieve here. Yeah, so I'm currently experimenting a lot, okay, and hoping that the experiments bear fruit. Yes, yeah, with whatever I'm trying to do today. Yeah. So straight, I'm gonna say I'm very unfamiliar with what I'm doing. Trying out a new style altogether, yeah, essentially. Initially, I was trying to go for the yeah, I think I should go for 2 instead of 3. So I got less worry on my hand. Okay. Alright, so that is probably the most detailed line art you see me do, because this is probably my first attempt at doing something like that. I'm kind of shocked that I spent 3 hours sketching a sketch out. That is obviously not normal, but let's also take it upon that I'm also doing it for 2 characters, so I am now like trying to make myself feel better that I spend too much time on my sketches now. Yeah. Other than that, not much time over on my digital live work. Your Twitch, if you like a Twitch movement on the mouse, I'm using a tablet, so that's a huge difference here. Like tablet makes a very big difference in whether it works or doesn't work here. I think across also when I'm a Jetman and a long stroke of Micronauts. I think Micronauts is Micronauts the puppet one? Correct me if I'm wrong here, but Micronauts is the puppet show, right? Right? Well, they do like miniatures and all. Is that right? Or did I get it wrong? No, that's a Muppets here. Okay, never mind. No, the show I'm thinking about is not the Muppets. That's for sure. Yeah. love Jetman. Okay, here's the thing. I did watch Jetman before, but I've never finished Jetman. Because that was like, you know, when I was a little kitten, and I literally called Jetman Japanese Power Rangers. Only to know I was an idiot many years later, yeah. I'm serious, yeah. So I should repent for my mistakes and will maybe try watching Jetman for real one of those days, yeah. Yeah. Should I go to the Pokemon trade show, yeah? Why not? Yeah, I think Pokemon trade shows are nice to go to. I myself, do I go to Pokemon trade shows? Yes, I've been to Pokemon trade shows myself, yeah. Not that often, to be honest, yeah, because I generally don't have that many chase cards compared to most people, yeah. So I don't usually need that trade show to fix my collection most of the time, yeah. In fact, the worst part is most of the trade shows don't even have the cards I want. Yes, yeah. Not like some super rare, expensive card, yeah, but it's because they are essentially the unwanted cards, yeah. That's why they end up becoming rare, yeah. I like not louses and crowd, yeah. A lot of people, you DM me, the macros, sure, yeah. Japan's a series, you have to remove your Western mindset, yeah. Your relationship with Japanese coded component of a lot of audience, yeah. Okay, for me, it was not so much of the Japanese coded thing, but I never knew that Power Rangers came from Japan. You need to understand, I was a kitten when I watched it. You see, like, I think that's the biggest thing you need to remember is I was a kitten. Okay, yeah, I was a stupid kitten. Check hosts to be a risk of scamming unless you know you're. Always check with things like TCG Player or the Rare Candy app or through any of the listings, and then at least you get a rough idea of what you're paying for. Yeah. Yeah. But if they refuse to sell it at market price, don't take up the offer. I think that's the most important thing. Unless it's really, really the only card you see there and it's your biggest chase. If not, don't take up the offer if it's not market pricing. Yeah. That was my biggest takeaway. If it's below market price, shut up and just buy it. Alright, don't even tell them it's below market price. I'm sorry, but that's what investing is all about right now. I mean, you know, the worst thing about it is we need to talk about Pokemon as though we are doing investments, because lately Pokemon has been in this very weird space where it's, to a lot of people, it's all about the money, which I think is really bad, yeah. And I'm actually really upset with Pokemon or Nintendo. I do not know which one to blame anymore, yeah, about their recent announcement. Yeah. I think the recent announcement is really bad. It makes me want to stream a certain game just to prove a point. But that will probably not happen because I'm currently busy trying to get that report. Yes, but I was actually tempted to stream a certain game just to prove a point. Yeah. What game would I want to stream just to prove a point? Yeah, Pokemon. Why do I want to stream Pokemon just to prove a point? Yeah. So recently, I do not know who thought it was a great idea in the Pokemon company, yeah, but they are now reissuing or reselling, whatever you call it, yeah, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yes, you heard me right. They are reselling Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green at $20 per version. I think that is ridiculous, yeah. And if I had the time, I would literally want to go and stream Fire Red and Leaf Green my way, okay? Not y'all probably know what I mean by my way, yeah. And and just laugh at them. Yeah. If you're reading chat, I'm not reading chat at the moment. I'm just tempted to just do it just to haha peoples, why are you paying for it? Counting. Yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah, like they're literally just pots. And I feel like Nintendo has been very lazy with everything they've been doing lately, yeah? To the point I feel like just doing it just to haha. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So that's my only reason why I suddenly say I feel like streaming a Pokemon game just out of spite, to be honest, yeah. Because I'm actually very upset with Pokemon the franchise. For a lot of reasons, yeah. Yes, I do love Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But it's also to the point where I feel like Pokemon fans are just getting fully exploited, yeah. I was defending Pokemon for the longest time. Yeah, y'all should know. Okay? I'll say that the game quality was not important because honestly, me and game quality are not like very I'm not very tied up about game quality for most of the time, yeah. I can play shitty games and I'm happy with the quality, yeah. But the problem with how I see Pokemon handling it is it's kind of the point where it feels a lot more like Pokemon is just doing it because they know they can milk people, as opposed to they're doing it because I don't know, yeah. So it feels very disgusting in some ways. Yes, I'm using the word disgusting because that's how I little feel about it, yeah. Okay, even things like the Pokemon cards, I don't understand what the heck they are doing. First they say, okay, we are trying to meet demand, and then they do staggered release, but then there's not enough staggered release, yeah. And then now the prices of the new Pokemon cards have just skyrocketed again, yeah, for no apparent reason, yeah. You know, a point where I was like initially thinking, okay, maybe Pokemon just need some time to fix their situation. Alright, but the more I see them do, the more I feel like they have no intentions to fix the current Pokemon market. Even then they say, oh, we're trying to meet the demand. No. Don't give me this bullshit, yeah. I'm buying it once, I'm not buying twice. Yes, yeah. That's the hard truth that I see with Pokemon, yeah. But I personally do not want to, I won't say not admit or what, yeah, but it is what it is, yeah. Yeah. It's the money they're after, yeah. Which is why Switch 2 games at $70, in some cases $80 exactly, yeah. Okay, let me be honest about games, alright? This is an unpopular opinion, okay? I think $70 games and $80 games are due for the cost. Alright, whether it's a good thing for us or a bad thing for us, yeah, I think it's a bad thing for us. But I do also feel like it's about time that games prices go up as well, yeah. So the reason why I do say that is, number one, the market is in a mess, right? Like literally, as much as I complain, let's be honest, our trading cards used to be cheaper as well. Our toys used to be cheaper as well. Okay, yeah? Everything is going up in price because production costs. You can say, yes, does it cost more to make a digital game compared to physical game? Yes, because you need to pay your workers higher wages to keep up with time, yeah. But the problem is most of the time you don't even pay them higher wages. Okay, so that's another issue altogether, yeah. If you get where I'm coming from. Alright. So honestly, if they justify saying things like, oh, we need this higher cost overheads and all, I do agree for the most part, yeah, provided they pay people the appropriate wages. Alright, and then if things are gonna cost more, yeah, shouldn't your Pokemon game cost more to develop and not a measly 20 million? All the leaks are to be believed, yeah. You know, it's this little weird dilemma that I feel like, hey, you know, a lot of things just don't seem to add up. Yeah, if that makes sense, yeah. And yeah. Hello, us love 23 yeah, how's it meowing yeah? Earthbound Street Fighter SNES cost 70 USD at launch. You see what I mean? Yeah, that's why I say it's like yeah. Everything for more person up. Yes, I love us love yeah. I'm just catching up with chat. Okay. As Skyrim wouldn't think TSC guarantee it'd be an emulation yeah. It's really just a crappy emulation to be honest yeah. Nintendo recently tried to shut down Nintendo emulators and community is just to make new ones yeah. Yeah, exactly yeah. They are making money and of the increases of the scarcity go down and then make my slimy. Yes, but I really do not know how to put it away. Like they really do not know what doing a free yeah. Like they're just causing a disaster. They're trying to run a illegal stock market. Okay, yeah. That's money they're after. Yeah. False scarcity is just a business scalping and says it is yeah. 70-80 isn't that much for video games. To be fair, and 64 days was around that price. Yeah. If it was collectible something you expect you buy suddenly, it's nothing else. Yeah. Earthbound both cost 70. Yeah, that's the thing. Last year Nintendo killed themselves by increasing prices. Yeah. If it was just Switch 2, they need to increase price. I get, but why the games too? Yeah, I do agree. Yeah. Profit. Yeah, it's always a profit. Yeah. The thing is, okay, don't get me wrong, I am totally not defending Nintendo. I'm actually very against Nintendo's practices. Okay, yeah. So, please do not take it as got cheese Nintendo should know. I'm actually quite pleased with Nintendo. Yes, yeah. So when it comes to Nintendo in general, yeah, okay. I feel like a lot of Nintendo is now very, what's the best word to phrase it here? Very overhyped. Yes, yeah. There is no longer that Nintendo love that I used to get from Nintendo games. I do not know. It's a very weird thing for me to describe here. But then again, you should never trust a company to give you love because companies just betray you all the time. Yeah. And also, thank you so much for the 100 BTs. How's it meowing? Yeah. Nintendo used to be one of those companies where I believe, like, you know, I can believe half the things they say. But these days, you can't anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I mean. There used to be a time when Nintendo can be trusted. I do not know if you agree with me, yeah, but there used to be a time when Nintendo can be trusted, yeah. But that time is no more. Yes, yeah. Yeah. And that's okay being a bad guy. Okay, I think the biggest problem is Nintendo doesn't have any more true developers here. Okay, so I'm gonna explain what I mean by true developers here. So when Nintendo first started, okay, they had a lot of, not really like first started here, but for the longest time Nintendo had a lot of true gamers. Now Nintendo is just filled with investors here. Be it the what's his name? Bowser. Okay. Be it Bowser or be it anyone else here. They are now just full of investors who don't understand games. So the previous era of leaders in Nintendo, Reggie and Anya, I really love them because they know we want games and they are gamers themselves, yeah. So they saw really, and that was the Nintendo magic that I felt was there. Yes, you had stupid things like why Pokemon graphics are bad and all. Fine, okay. I'll close 5 eyes on that though. Okay, yeah, because end of the day, they did deliver on a lot of their promises. Not Pokemon, but other things. Even for Pokemon, to be fair, yeah, no matter how bad a Pokemon game was, okay, there was an aspect of it where it was just fun. Yes, yeah. But, and honestly, I had faith in Sword and Shield. Especially after the Sword and Shield DLCs. I actually had faith in Pokemon for a while there. That was stupid of me now looking back at it, yeah. But I had faith in Pokemon after the Sword and Shield DLC, yeah. So the reason why I say I had faith in Pokemon is, as much as Sword and Shield base game was a piece of trash, to be fair, for the most part, yeah. I mean, there are some redeeming points for Sword and Shield, yeah. The DLC proved like, hey, maybe you just needed more time to let the game cook in the oven, yeah. Then we had Legends of ZA. Yeah, they're like, you know, we'll have some hope, yeah. And then when Scarlet and Violet came out, to be very fair, I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet a lot. It's yeah, like, I think Scarlet and Violet is probably the worst game, yeah. Then, I did enjoy Scarlet and Violet's DLC a lot. Okay, yeah. However, that is where my love for Nintendo dies as well, yeah. Because after Scarlet and Violet, yeah, the next thing that plagued us was literally Nintendo's inability to do anything good, yeah. I was genuinely excited for Legends of ZA, but I think what crossed the line was the DLC announcement, yeah. Yes, I understand that's not the first time they're doing a DLC announcement day one, but it's probably the first for Pokemon. I felt very cheated, yeah. And to be honest, leading up to Legend of ZA, right, there were a couple of things that the Pokemon company did that I didn't really like, yeah. Especially with the card side and all, yeah. I mean, it's all about money, we all know, but as a longtime fan, I feel pretty... I wouldn't use the word betrayed because you can never trust a company, yeah. But I just feel very disrespected. Yes, yeah. So after that, I did have this very weird space where I feel about it, yeah. Yeah. I felt I've been taken advantage as a fan, yeah. Yes. You got Xbox, to be honest, yeah. Actually, to be honest, I don't really like Xbox, yeah. Actually, there's no reason for me to get Xbox. I got PC. Nintendo used to innovate, yes, yeah. Now I just follow the trends and they don't change the scene, yeah. Down the hill when they announced the cardboard Labo thing, yeah. It's so like crazy. And then I can do anything for money, and yes, yeah. I mean, the cardboard Labo was actually kind of cool, to be honest, yeah. People bought it for cardboard for $17 and praise it. I don't care if the game was good, yeah. It's literally cardboard. I feel it's fine for how to look at it, yeah. But I do feel like the cardboard was kind of... I didn't buy it, but I think it was kind of a fun thing, to be fair, yeah. Like, it's a novelty. I don't think it's Nintendo has always been selling us weird novelties, yeah. From lighting up your screen with a screen on top of your screen, with a light on top of your screen, yeah, to adding a magnifying glass on top of your Game Boy, yeah. They've sold us all sorts of weird things, and I am fine. Okay, yeah. I feel that the Labo thing was not the start of the disaster, yeah. I think the start of the disaster was actually more towards the later end of the Switch life, yeah. And yeah, one person still have a cardboard, yeah. $70 in the toilet. Oh no! You should have kept it sealed. Yes, yeah. Yeah, but honestly, I'll say it is cardboard for the most part, yeah. But that's why 3D printing exists, right? I know 3D printing is not provided by Nintendo, but that's why 3D printing exists, right? Yeah. Of course, as if I really want to be stupid, yeah, I'll say it's user problem. What? User problem? Kochi dare to call it user problem? Yes, yeah. Alright, so okay, this is totally far out from my usual stuff explanation here, but let me explain to you why I say it's a user problem, okay? Because a lot of the costumes I make, alright, one of the key components is cardboard, yeah. So why is it a user problem is because you didn't treat your cardboard properly. You should have put your cardboard into a layer of white glue to treat it with a layer of protection. Okay, never mind. The cat is being stupid now. Yes, yeah. Look at Erika, how's it meowing? Yeah. But to be fair, Nintendo has always been constantly releasing such weird releases, yeah. Whether they're good or bad, yeah. And I don't think that's the end of Nintendo, or that's the worst part about Nintendo, because end of the day, okay, I think it's just a fun novelty. I don't think Nintendo thought too much about it. Like, genuinely, I don't think they thought beyond, I think it's fun, yeah. You get what I mean? And that was the Nintendo I like, yeah. Okay, even if they give us crappy products, it's because they think it's fun. The end. You see what I mean? I was like, I know you're pissed that it broke, but at the same time, it's literally, that's what I love about Nintendo's and their nonsense, yeah. And that's what makes them different from the rest of the game companies. That spirit of I don't know what the heck they're trying to do here. About sadly, we kind of lost that, yeah. I can't trash. Yes, sorry, that was novelty. Trust me, they sell a lot of weird novelties here. Let me give you a good example of another weird novelty that they sell, okay? It's called amiibos. Right? Anybody who dares to tell me that amiibos are a good quality figures, they are lying to you, okay? Yeah, trust me. If anyone says that amiibos are amiibos are good quality figures, yeah, no, they're lying to you. That's for sure. I'm sorry, I'm just lucid, yeah. Anyway, right, what am I drawing? I'm drawing Aegis from Persona. But we're drawing Aegis first, and then we are drawing the main character, yeah. Like, let me just say, Nintendo has the track record of releasing the most number of shitty products, and I stand by it. But the thing is, behind every shitty product, they have a weird reasoning behind each one of them, yeah. Which is the thing I like about Nintendo, and I don't see that from them anymore, yeah. You get what I mean? Like, that is the Nintendo I love, no matter how shitty it was, yeah. I think Nintendo has always been the butt of the joke for gamers, like real gamers I'm talking about, yeah, not like, fake gamers like me. Like, let's be honest, yeah. None of Nintendo games look good compared to their competition. To be fair, yeah. None of the games look halfway decent compared to the their competition, yeah. But why do people still love Nintendo games? Because yeah, right? And there isn't much reasoning to it, to be fair, yeah. Virtual Boy literally made people. You see what I mean? You are just proving my point, okay, Nia? You are just proving my point, Nia. Yeah. I mean, because don't equals to fun, yeah. Use Nintendo hosting. Yeah. Okay, but here's the difference. Now they are doing a very different approach here where we can have poor graphics to save costs. You see the mentality change there? We can now have poor graphics because we want to cut costs. They're not going, we want to have poor graphics because fun doesn't equal to good graphics. You see where I'm coming from? Like that simple change of mindset about your your game graphics here is literally what destroyed Nintendo, in my opinion. Or destroyed the Nintendo that we love. Yeah. I think most of you can't deny that. And the thing is, Nintendo has never been known to sell quality products. Let's be honest again, they've never sold quality products, okay? Look, and the number of times cartridges can spoil. Genuinely, okay? Like, of all the game consoles, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think Nintendo ones are the most fragile ones. Yes, yeah. Even when they're freshly released. Yeah, that's the thing. If they had done Sky and Violet button, yeah, I think it'd be better. Right, can I join? No, commissions only right now, yeah? Yeah. For now, I only am doing commissions here. So, unless it's a paid commission, I won't be doing it. This is a semi... I won't say it's a paid commission, but there's a reason why I'm doing this here. Yeah, mouse feature for Switch Junior, you don't know what Nintendo is. Yeah, okay, the mouse feature feels like an afterthought. Like, genuinely, the mouse feature feels like an afterthought. You're no longer having that, you know. Oh, let's have fun features here. Okay, let me just tell you one of the devices that they have released that have a very, very high break rate. Okay, yeah? And that's called the DS and the 3DS. To be fair, it's a really, really novel concept, yeah, but it was a very fragile concept. Yes, yeah. This is coming from experience. Okay, yeah. I felt like the DS and the 3DS was not designed for young kids at all. Even though they had a lot of games for young kids, okay, I don't think it was designed for young kids at all. It was designed for slightly more mature players. But, okay, they're like, oh no, there's a kids console here, because I think it's kind of cool to try this touchscreen concept. Like, literally, I think that was all was running through their mind. So, they end up accidentally creating a fragile AF console here. Another example of this nonsense is actually the Joy-Cons. Right? Nintendo Joy-Cons, yes, I hear everybody complain about Joy-Con drift. Even I complain about Joy-Con drift here. But as far as I can say here, Joy-Con drift is very Nintendo coded. Okay? And while I'm not happy, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying that, yay, Joy-Con drift is the best thing, you know. I think I'm actually not, I am not happy with Joy-Con drifts here, but it's the kind of things that I can let it slide for Nintendo for the longest time. Because That's how Nintendo is in their DNA. Okay, yeah. However, alright, they did continue to release really, really good experiences for us players during the Nintendo Switch era, which is why no matter how shitty the Joy-Cons were, okay, Nintendo consoles still sold, right? Now it's telling a different story here, because now, alright, the Joy-Cons are equally bad, yet the games are worse than before. So it's just that aspect of you know, they think they can get away with it, so they're doing all the bullshit. As opposed to last time, they do the bullshit, but they still deliver on certain aspects. I don't see the delivery on those aspects anymore. Yes, so that is where I stand on it, at least. Yeah. And I guess because Deco drift. Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, you don't even like the look of the Switch 2. I have no complaints about the look of Switch 2, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Anything on the desk is to get ruined, yeah. For you, a single car brought the game. Hey, the PSP, I think it's also pretty good, to be fair, yeah. But definitely the DS and 3DS, I think, are some of the best consoles out there. Yes, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm not gonna go into my BRB screen. I'm just gonna pee real quick, yeah. So I'll be back in a quick moment, yeah. Hey, Tarania. Hey, Switch 2, they come out the dazzling magnets. Switch 2 Lite. Okay, yeah. I say, yeah, the DS and 3DS is still the best, yeah, and PSP games are also good, yeah. You always consider Gold Ranger German to be the OG before Zero Rangers. I do agree, yeah. Yeah. The thing about every new console right now, to be fair, yeah, is I think a lot of the new consoles now look like shit. Like, genuinely, a lot of the new consoles now look like shit. It's the shitification of design, yeah. Sad to see, but it seems to be the norm now. Yes, yeah. Alright, so if you're like wondering, Kochi, do you not just draw this portion? Why are you like redrawing it here? So let me explain the rationale why I'm redrawing it here, because I feel like my line control at certain points like this is actually really bad. So I'm doing what Piquette does. So Piquette does talk about it before, and I'm just going to try her method today. Yes, yeah, which is actually running with no line weight. Yes, yeah. So the thing is, I do love line weight, don't get me wrong. I do love line weight, yeah, for certain parts, especially like the hair. I think it was better that it was a good job that I used line weight then, yeah. But for certain aspects like the like what I'm doing now, yeah, the neck and all, I think the line weight was getting in the way of my art actually. Weirdly, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the line art first, then I'll add in a line weight later on, yeah, which I've done before in a lot of other artworks, yeah. I was just thinking maybe this artwork could go a bit different and try to practice my line weight, yeah, but I think I'm gonna skip practicing my line weight here. I'll practice it another day, or in a line weight practice rather than in a full artwork like this, yeah. Because I think it's just gonna be a waste of time if I'm just gonna waste my time on line art, yeah. So there's nothing wrong, okay, yeah, with what I'm doing or what Piquette does or whatsoever, yeah. It's just that I'm gonna thicken the lines later as I do the art, yeah. Of course, there are certain things that I could have done right now. Alright, what are detail lines, yeah, what are shape lines? Those I should have probably switched between two brushes, yeah, which I didn't. Sadly. So I'm gonna make up for it by actually doing it right now, yeah. Just the shape lines are basically, okay, so the difference between shape lines and the detail lines, yeah. Shape lines are basically like what I'm doing right now, to add some thickness so they can see that, oh, this is the item shape, or that's the shape of something, yeah. As opposed to not being able to see the shape for something. So it's a bit like, visually you need to know what you're doing before it can work, yeah. So I know I'm not as strong as that on the fly control and on, yeah. So that's why I decided to just revert to that and then do the line weight slightly after that, yeah. So because the thing I do now is I'm gonna switch to point. I'm gonna switch to 2 times the size for the outer, and then for the inner parts here, I'll switch it to 1 times the size. So that so-called sets a difference in the shape versus details here. Before I even add line weight. Yes, I know I'm just rambling art stuff right now, but this is an art stream. Yes, yeah. I complain about Nintendo is you don't understand how the hologram Yu-Gi-Oh era, or when you're able to summon a monster here. I have no idea. But to be fair, a lot of things with Nintendo and Onya, it's just too much at the moment for them to handle, I guess, yeah. I'm not like, you know, defending them or what. They are a big company, but I feel like they have lost their direction, and until, you know, they find their way, yeah. Okay, you know that way. Anyways, until they find their way, yeah, I don't think I have any expectations from Nintendo, yeah, or the Pokemon company. Let me be honest, yeah, I'm not excited for Gen 10 Pokemon. I absolutely love Scarlet and Violet, but I currently have no excitement for Gen 10. Aside from, okay, Nintendo is Nintendo. I'm gonna put it that way, yeah. Nintendo is Nintendo, yeah. So I'm looking at that like Nintendo, yeah. So let's put it this way. I'm excited for Gen 10 Pokemon. so that I can make more merch and sell. The only thing they have is, you know, money mindset nya. Sorry, my mind is in the money gutters right now. I don't have that, you know, excitement of, oh, I think I'm gonna love this series and whatnot. So it's probably gonna be like the first series you see me rave over the designs, but probably not even buy the game. Yes, yeah. Because I don't have a Switch 2. And I have no intention to get a Switch 2 anytime soon. Yes, yeah. Though the issue, the Switch 2 issue part though, is more than just to do with Nintendo. It's more of I have not been playing games much, so I do not want to waste money. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. How's it meowing? Like Bandai can't even make Yu-Gi-Oh! VR Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, Bandai have been making VR Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, yeah. They actually have done that actually. There's this VR thing that was released as a prototype. It's still a work in progress setting, yeah. True, the Nintendo systems are bad, yeah. To be honest, the price increases. Some of us don't want to spend the money same, yeah. Okay, and yes, hi, Elementabon. Yes, I'm so sorry today. I'm just streaming all over the place, literally all over the place, timing wise. I don't even know what has gotten into me, but I know I've on the verge of ruining a lot of people's stream streaks at this rate. I'm so sorry. Work needs to get done, and I was like, yeah, I just need a stream. Okay, it's gonna sound a little bad, yeah, but lately I've been reflecting a bit of my streaming journey, okay, and I realized one thing about my streaming journey, yeah. From the very start, the reason why I stream, okay, and I felt I lost sight of it, yeah, but the main reason I streamed here was actually to finish work. So I'm gonna stay true to that and actually finish more work on stream moving forward, yeah. Because I think that is the only way to justify longer stream hours. Because I'm like thinking, it can't be like, you know, I'm not streaming as much now, but I'm not getting that much work done, yeah. Then, you know, I'm just thinking back, and yeah, to begin with, I started streaming a lot was to cope with my inability to work off stream, yeah. So moving forward, you see me stream a lot more, be it here or in the Discord, yeah. But I'll be doing a lot more streaming. Yes, exactly, yeah. I made you once made a pot of greed joke, yeah. You regret it ever since, yeah, because you're gonna draw a lot of things and you don't know what you're drawing anymore. Oh, well, did my mocap go off? Yes. Okay, anyways. Been doing coming the II festival nya. What's the II festival nya? Okay, wait, that's the wrong song. But anyways. I just cringe yourself, but yeah. Cringe is good, okay? Cringe is good for health. Trust. Cringe is good for health. Okay. Well, wait, let's get to the main core of what I need to draw here. Okay. I thought that we'll don't have another monkey ball game after the Switch after one Switch game here makes you sad. There's not much we can do about it, right? Okay, let me quickly see if I can close this stupid app. Yes. Okay, app closed. App my check-in should work now, yeah. I was saying, oh, escape is so fun. Yes, yeah. Back then, games were games, alright? To be fair, there is one game that actually hits my fancy as of recent times, yeah. But I do not have it. What? Kochi? It hits your fancy but I don't have it? Yeah. Mostly number one, it's kind of X. Number two, I don't speak about it that often, yeah. Because I do not want you to pay for it. I do not want people like, Kachi, check your inventory. There's a game there. And I don't have time to play it. Yes, yeah, but there is actually a game that is on my list for a while already that I do want to get to playing the moment I get my schedule sorted out, yeah. Because I think, at least from what I see, it's probably the closest to what I want from from a game. Yes, yeah. An RPG game in essence, yeah. And that's Digimon Time Stranger, yeah. You go to find my Steam, it's easy. You just, I think, try exclamation mark Steam. I think you should be able to find my Steam with that, yeah. Just exclamation mark Steam, it should appear. I'm not even trying to hide my Steam, okay, yeah. But like I said, don't keep on gifting me games. There is so many games I've got right now that I don't have time to play, including Sonic Racing, yeah, and so much more. Alright, it's not that I do not want to play games, okay? It's I don't. Okay, maybe y'all might feel a bit weird hearing me say this, yeah. But one reason I don't feel like I want to play games lately is I feel like I want to be able to finish my artwork nicely first. Okay, I want to be able to finish my work and say, hey, I'm done with work now. I don't want to be in this weird spot where I'm like, work is not done, I am out playing games, yeah. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. So the only time you will probably see me start playing games is, number one, once I clear my backlog. Number two, once I've got like a buffer amount of YouTube videos up. Because I currently do not have a buffer of YouTube videos, and like literally tomorrow's YouTube video is not done. Not even the script yet. Even though I know what I want to talk about, I've actually not finalized my script yet. But it's things like that I feel like I want to be able to finish my work first, yeah, and then I can play games peacefully, if that makes sense, yeah. So yeah. I'm just being absolutely honest here, yeah. Nothing like that, yeah. Yeah. You try to find and said, yeah, then a backlog. I got, for me, more than 50% is backlog. I'm not even kidding, yeah. More than 50% of my games are backlog. Possibly. Or worse. I felt like I should open my Steam and let you know the status of my backlog, okay, yeah? They try to dissuade people from spending more money on my Steam account for the timing until I scream, I want this game. Okay, off my mind, yeah, I can tell you that there are some games which the backlog feel more significant to me than the others. Yes, yeah. Right, because these are the games that I actually want to complete, and I'll let you know the games that I want to complete and they are in backlog currently. Number 1, Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, that's literally backlog. Okay, I want to actually finish the story mode and I want to get to doing actual content. Okay, yeah. Right, number 2, Palworld. Yes, yeah. Number 3. Alright. Super Rod Wars 30. I want to finish the game. Number 4. Okay, we're already at number 4. Wow. Okay, yeah. Let me check where this is. This is here. Number 4. Power Rangers. There's a last Power Rangers game that I know came out quite a while already. Yeah, I actually want to finish it. I think the one that they time travel the past or something like that. Yeah, yeah, I do want to finish the game. Yeah. Number 5. Okay. Before number 5, let me find this layer first. Oh, this double of the layer, that's why it didn't work. Okay. Okay, let me just merge layers. Inner rings. Outer rings. Yeah. The Power Rangers, the side-scrolling beat 'em up game. Yeah. I mean, that was super raw, so you didn't finish it before you start. Why? Same. Why is actually on the list of games I want to buy. Yeah, but I've not got it. Then there is okay. Yeah. Then the Sonic Racing I also want to finish. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me just open Steam real quick on my end. You might not be able to see what I am opening, I think. I'm just going to go through my library and just bring up highlights that I do want to play here. Okay. I want to play Wilds as one. Let's see. Actually, quite a few games I saw lately that looks really good, by the way. Yeah. I don't think I actually. Oh no, that's one game that I wanted to bookmark, but I forgot to bookmark it. Yeah. Let me see. I think that's about all the games that I really, really want to play. Yeah. Yeah. Like the key games I want to play. Yeah. Also, those are the key games here. I don't want to finish my Utara Rumono series though. Yeah, that's something I do want to get clear up here. Okay. Now I can't find the game that I was looking for to. Yeah. I'm gonna look through my wish list. Did I wish list the game yet or not? Let's see. I don't think I wish list yet. Okay. I don't recall wish listing that game, unless I successfully wish listed. Yeah, and then yes, I did not wish list the game. Yes, there's a game I forgot to wish list. Now I can't recall the game's name. Yes, yeah. Those are pain. Yes, yeah. Oh, I don't want to bring up one thing is, do not buy me every single game that you see on my list here. There's a lot of games that I put on my list that are not games that I want to play. Alright, I'm gonna start one more time here. There's a lot of games on my list. It's on my list not because I want to play them. Okay, yeah, they're either there for A, research purposes, yeah. B, they're there because I want to they're there for research purposes, yeah. I cancel my wishes. I don't think my wishes is private, right? You see, I don't think I set my wishes to private. Unless I'm being a kukunyan and don't even know what I'm doing. Yes. But yeah, don't buy me all the games on my list, okay, Nia? Yeah. Okay, I know it's so random, but I'm now starting on my Steam wish list just in case, you know, people hops in for some reason, yeah. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I'll let you know that my stream wish list is not everything I want to buy, yeah. Wait, have you not added me as friends on Steam? I'm not sure, yeah. It's Caturteer.Coachy, by the way. Yes, yeah. For those who are wondering. Yes, it's Caturteer.Coachy. Alright, now my wishlist seems pretty fine, with the exception of something, but my wishlist looks pretty fine right now. Yeah. You send a request? Oh, Mr. Steal your waifu. Okay. Accepted. Alright. Send that friend request, yeah. Okay. Now the problem is, did I save the game I wanted on a separate list here? I might have saved it under one of my playlists. Like, it shouldn't be under Watch 2. It might be under Anime Reference. No, it was not Anime Reference here. Anime list. Okay, it might be here. Let me just hop right in and have a quick look. I'll serve as part of this list here. I occasionally save some games in those lists. Okay, this is one of them, but it's not the game I was thinking of in my head. Sad. So sad. It's actually a game I was looking for and I just can't find it. That's the worst part, yeah. This is not the game. Yeah. Okay, in PIPL Live, yeah, that is my previous model tracking system, yeah. Yeah, that used to be my VTube studio until something happened. You can see there's 12k hours in PIPL Live. Yeah, I do want to say that PIPL Live has given me some of the worst experiences and some of the best experiences here. I have been toying whether I want to include it as part of the videos I'm going to put out here. Yes. I'm going to say it out here because it's not Harap. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say about it out here, yeah. Alright, but I'm not gonna turn in the video. Even if you clip it, you have no context. Okay? PIP Live, okay, yeah? PIP Live is one of my worst sponsors ever, but also one of my best sponsors here. Hey, one of my best sponsors that has given me one of the worst experience ever here. Okay. I think that's the best way to describe it here. Was one of the best sponsors with one of the worst experiences ever. Yeah. I know it's like, you know, contradicting itself here, but no. It's not V-Bridger. It's not V-Bridger here. It was pre-V-Bridger. Was the reason why I didn't put that much thought into V-Bridger until much later actually. But eventually, yes, yeah. Luax, early cattle stream. No, it's a late cattle stream. Okay, it's so late in the morning. I should be asleep. Yes, yeah. What are you doing here, Lulu? Yes, yeah. Is Lulu doing good today? Real Luax? Yes, yeah. I'm doing good. Nice and nice and yeah. You just stream the time you're going to be. I'm sorry. Yes, yeah. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. Hey, past the bedtime, how? How's it past the bedtime? It's morning. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright. Also, why is the music stopped here? I'm just a time traveler here. It's almost 9 p.m. for you. Ah, near the hold on here. What's wrong with my Once again, I don't understand why YouTube is being so weird lately. Lately, YouTube for music has been a pain. Like genuinely, YouTube for music has been a pain for me. It has been highly unstable. It has been bad. Yes, yeah. Wait. Well, this one go off. Okay. my vertical stream went off for a bit, yeah. Why though? Okay, we should be back. Alright, anyways, yeah. I don't know what happened. My vertical stream was broken for a long time, yeah, and I didn't notice. Oh, that could have been the error that popped up just now, yeah. It was while using over Spotify for a long time. Now thinking of swapping the different music servers, yeah. There's a reason why I choose YouTube for music over Spotify, yeah. Yeah. It's not something I should mention here. Why? Long story short, yeah. I have a lot more music being set on YouTube, to be fair, yeah. And I use YouTube more as a service and platform compared to Spotify, yeah. And I don't like to have multiple apps as well. So those are some of the reasons. Yes, yeah. The only thing that's bad, yeah, is lately I find that people have been coming, even YouTube premium subscribers are kind of like thrown under the bus with how YouTube has been, yeah. And let's put this way, if I'm gonna pay for a premium service, to be fair, I'd rather pay for YouTube than Spotify, yeah. If I'm gonna be forced to pay for a premium service, mostly because, alright, I don't want to pay for like 2 services. I'd rather just pay for one and be done with it, yeah. Yeah, just my personal thoughts, yeah. Here's nothing yet. I genuinely don't like music algorithms. Also, okay, this is a bit weird, yeah, but yes, people do say, oh, algorithms to help music artists grow and on, yeah. I rather listen to songs that I know, I'm familiar with, yeah, and I put into my own playlist. I think finding the thing with Spotify, yeah, is the free version doesn't allow you to do that effectively. Yes, yeah. Whereas YouTube, for the free version, at least, you know, it's a bit more functional as a freeware. Putting it that way, yeah. Spotify, the freeware is terrible. That's some food for thought. Yes, yeah. And the good thing I see, you don't have to worry about the season pass. Yes, yeah. Adinya to. I think for Steam, my biggest worry is I haven't had the time to play games. More than anything else, yeah. A break from the ads, yeah. Ads are pain. But there's also a reason why I didn't share with you some other things as well, yeah. Yeah. Like some of my other reasons why I choose YouTube over Spotify, yeah, because I'm currently streaming on YouTube. Yes, yeah. So I need to respect the platform a little bit, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. The weird part is technically the hands are in the correct position here, but I don't like how the hands look. This is a very weird conundrum right now, yeah. Like genuinely, I think the hands in the position they are, they're actually correct, yeah. It's just that perspective can be weird sometimes, yeah. And I think it's a huge problem that I face sometimes. Especially when I try to do more challenging perspectives, yeah. Like theoretically, yes, the hands are in the correct position, yeah. It just doesn't feel right. Like I did take reference and all, yeah. So now I'm like just adjusting it to that, till this one finger looks right. I think it'll be less weird if it looks like this, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do give me okay. Alright. I'm gonna do some drastic changes to the line art itself, yeah. So on view of that, I'm gonna quickly delete some stuff first. Backup and delete. Yes, yeah. So I feel like one very huge advantage of digital art is you can always backup and delete files, which can be a game changer sometimes, yeah. And I always take note to, like, you know, remember that I'm actually doing digital art changes here, because now all this can be translated into traditional art. And I think a lot of times we take a lot of things in digital art for granted, yeah. How's it meowing? Thank you so much for the raid, yeah. Okay, raid a lot. And ni everyone, Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer room then, yeah. I'm the cat of chaos, Kochi. I'm a full-time illustrator and animator here, and I do live the animation, art, and a bits of meowing. How's it meowing? Also, hello, Velixan from Russia. How's it round meowing? Yeah. And yes, hello, Mandy Cat. Monica J. Thomas. Okay, yeah, and Rose Wolf. How's it meowing? Also, do you have wait, the shower did not work properly, right? I don't see the what were you doing on stream? Yes, yeah, we're doing art, Atomic Kawaii. For some reason, I can't see what you did. Also, Apocalypse Kit Cat. How's it meowing? I hope I got your name right. But yes, Auto-technica, why are you doing art? Yes, yeah. Okay, so today I'm actually working on some Persona fan art. Yes, yeah. I've got reasons why I'm working on it. Okay, but let's just say I got a lot of reasons to work on it, yeah. And to finish it by today. Even though my progress has been really bad. For the most part, yeah. Yeah. I guess art you follow. Arinya tunya. Welcome out for part 1 of a PNG tuber for Mandy Cats. I see ya. This is a very cat heavy stream it is, yeah. Oh, by the way, if you want to show anything, let me know. Then we'll give you permit to share your art, yeah. So that Mobot doesn't bonk you for sharing links, yeah. Yes, so do you agree Persona 3 is the best Persona game? I think Persona 3 is literally the best Persona game, yeah, for a multitude of reasons, yeah. Aegis is being one of them. I'm drawing 2 characters today for the art. Okay, one of them is Aegis, obviously. The other one is the female main character, yeah. That barely appears. To be fair, I think this looks better visually on the hand pose and on here. I am not following the 3D model already at this rate. I mean, there are some parts which I do follow a 3D model referencing here, but it just doesn't seem right. That's why I went into basically change it to what I feel look more visually appealing. Yeah. Like sometimes what is right is not always visually appealing. It's a bit of a weird mix sometimes, and something that I realize that, you know, sometimes it's not that it's not anatomically correct or what. Yeah, sometimes it's just the angle and the presentation of certain things just don't look good. Like there's a difference between drawing realism and there's a difference between drawing good art work. Yes, yeah. So that's something I kind of like realized over the past few weeks, months. Yeah, that a good artwork is not always realistic, but a realistic artwork is not always good. Yes, yeah. Yeah. As long as a kind of ugly stage here. A lot of times if you want to see work in progress, yeah, I don't mind work in progress. Yeah. Well, how many do the permit when Atomic Kawaii posted, because I may not be looking at my screen all the way. Yeah. Oh, well, Atomic Kawaii say link ready. Yes, yeah. Art doesn't leave the stage, yeah. Thank you, Donut. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Alright. Oh, this looks good. Okay, I can't see it for now. Alright, now I can see. Oh, full bikini! Nice. I love how the tail is going whoop like that. Then yeah, like the tail over here just looks so good. Like, oh. Honestly, a lot of the artworks I do, the tail is like an afterthought. I'm like, damn, the tail here is not an afterthought. Yeah. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. Thanks so much for sharing. Yeah, we need more cat girls in the world. Don't you agree? It's like so much of showing it. Okay, I was gonna be hidden in the back here. Okay. What character am I drawing here? I'm drawing Aegis from Persona 3. Yes, yeah. I'm now more satisfied with the Aegis thumb for the most part. I'm just adding the word most part here because I want to go in and fix this part again. Yes, yeah. Yeah, this should look okay now. One thing I probably want to change right now is I'm gonna cut out this part. I'm just gonna increase the size of the thumb here against all logical judgments. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the size of the thumb there. Bring it towards the center here. Yeah. So while it doesn't look as visually accurate, yeah, I think proportion wise, I think it gives it a bit more dynamic look to it, yeah. Yeah. I'm now literally just running on feelings. Okay, yeah, I'm not running on guidelines. Usually when you draw like things with very okay. What's this perspective called, yeah? Foreshortening perspective. Sometimes you just run on your visual what feels good, yeah, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just running on what feels good. More girth, yes, yeah. I'm looking at a ninja. Okay, see you and Gamban yeah, your work, yeah. We need more negative on the walls, yeah. Yes, yeah. All right, I'm done with the hand finally. Oh. Also, I'm in a state where I can say, okay, I'm happy with the hands here. That took way longer than I thought. Yes, yeah. Oh, surprisingly, it didn't overlap many of the lines I've drawn so far. Okay, that's good. Let's go now. Right, front armor. Yeah. Right, so unlike just now saying some parts I want to have the line weight not be involved here. These are parts where I think when it's more in focus or when it's more. Okay, I think I found my answer to things. Okay, yeah, just now saying about line weight, yeah. I think my answer to line weight would be if it's a core portion with details, yeah, I think I want to handle line weight while I am drawing it, yeah, like the hair or like the right now the forearm, yeah. But if it's like the neck and all of the extra parts, I think I handle line weight separately. It will do me benefit, yeah, because right now I can sense myself understanding line weight better. At a certain point, yeah. I don't know how to describe. I think it's just going to be a lot more feelings than proper explanation, yeah. Why did I choose to do line weight now instead of doing line weight later? Yeah, I think it's feelings. Don't ask me what feelings am I running on yet. I don't even know myself. On top of that, I'm intending to add details to the hands that I didn't even sketch in. But I should be able to manage the details here. So long as geometrical details here, I usually can manage. Yeah. right. Right, there we go. Oh, I love how the hand turned out there. Okay, anyways. Enough glazing myself. Yes, yeah. Enough self-glazing here, but yes, that was... I love how that part of the hand armor turned out. Yes, yeah. I do need to go in and thicken certain lines, but... generally, I think it turned out pretty good. Like that part, yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Give me a moment, yeah? Alright, back. Let me thicken the lines later on, yeah? I'm going to do the lower half first. Of the ammo canister. Yes, yeah. Definitely there will be some thickening required, but I think generally the line flow and all looks really good, yeah. And that'll be what I'll be more worried compared to anything else, yeah. Yeah, I get the reference, yeah. 35 days. Very obvious reference, which is a good thing. Like, one thing I feel about references here is references need to be obvious and they don't always have to be like, you know, hidden, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I don't like it when some shows try to keep all the references so hidden to the point that you don't realize. I mean, it's okay, keep some references hidden here, but not all references hidden. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Okay. Now let's thicken the lines. Okay, front armors. Okay, yeah, then go for our shoulder. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll focus on the shoulder first, yeah. Alright, now for the details part, yeah. This hand tag. Okay, yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do is this part over here, the C's here, I think I need to pull it out for a bit. Yes, yeah. Extract, Mr. Risky. Alright. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Alright, so hand tag over here. Alright, there we go. Okay, I love how those things looked up. Sorry, now near. Was it though? Under well, messy worries and I will have an evacuate version and defeat enemy sang it. That's interesting though. Like a lot more exploration with a lot of other things here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's a frontline hand tag. This be fronts. Okay. I believe after this point we should be speed right now, yeah. Because I think the toughest part is already done. To be fair, yeah, like the toughest part for Aggies at least, yeah, is already done. So let's get on to speeding up, yeah. How long did it take on this? Holy shit, it took 1.5 hours to line all this. I must be losing my mind. Okay, to be fair, I can't even call it to be fair, yeah. I did mess up on a lot of things. I'm not even gonna call it to be fair, yeah. There's no fairness on what happened. Yes, yeah. Yeah. I was like more like there's no denying that I messed up. Yes, yeah, with the hands especially. So if let's say I was more confident in my handwork, or I had a better structure for my hands earlier on, yeah, I wouldn't have wasted so much time then, yeah. So I felt that a lot of the time that was wasted was literally my incompetence, to be fair, yeah. That doesn't mean I should stop drawing. Those things, yeah, like, you know, sometimes people are like, oh, I'm not good, I should just stop drawing, yeah. I think that is what kills a lot of creators. Well, they go like, I should stop drawing because I failed that, yeah. No. I think more importantly, just accept that was a mistake, okay? Accept that you're not as good as you want to be, yeah? And work towards being better, yeah. I think that's a more important aspect of all of this, yeah. Like even with how I handle a lot of things here, I think that's just a very important aspect to, like, you know, make sure that, okay, you do not lose yourself over couple of, you know, mistakes here and there. We're still all learning, right? Not like this is a big project and I lost a project because I was incompetent, yeah. Though it could have been, yes, yeah. Who knows? I felt like this was a really good learning experience for me, yeah, to be honest, for the most part. series. Alright, that was good, yeah. Like how I handled that, I think was fine. Okay. Don't worry, you still why you still want the OG of the Legend Wall, but thanks for yeah. I love it. They did actual Tomo movie like in the Cho Sentai Superhero. Yeah. To be honest, I think it'd be nice if they had done a proper tournament in Gozu just yeah. Like, there was some part of Gozu I think was really good. But there was some part of Gozu that was literally utter trash yeah. Like, okay, the worst part about Gozu is it's a full episode series, yeah. Okay, but I think Gozu is weirdly facing the problem of what I would complain is the issue with Samurai Troopers, yeah. I don't know if you all will agree with me, but I think Gozu is facing Samurai Trooper problem here, where the well, it feels like a skeleton of a very good plot. Okay, yes, we do understand that there was a Maya Gate situation here, but I also feel at the same time here, it's how they handled Gozu Wolf and how they wanted to sell toys did pull the series down. But that's just my opinion here. Like that desperation to try to sell it hard was what I think made it fell off hard here. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to Gozu yeah, as a whole. I think Gozu the concept wasn't bad. There's a lot of good story plots to be fair that they actually worked out really nicely here. But a lot of this nice downfall feels like it comes from its inability to work out a lot of its kinks and a lot of the plot points properly yeah, before series ended. After that, to get any deeper yeah, basically it's a very 80s anime to defeat the bad guy and win yeah. Yes, I don't expect Samurai Troopers to get any deeper, to be fair. But my issue with Samurai Troopers as a whole yeah, is I feel like Samurai Troopers should have gotten Samurai Troopers should have benefited from something like more episodes yeah. Like, I don't expect the plot to get very deep. You don't need a deep plot for a good show. I think that's something that people always most construe like, oh, you need a very deep plot to get a very good show. No, Dawn Brothers wasn't a deep plot, but I enjoyed it. Okay. A lot of the even Ultraman Omega, to be fair, is not a deep plot. Like Ultraman Omega is literally about an alien coming to Earth and then falling in love with humans, yeah. Like literally that is the plot of Omega. In a nutshell, yeah. It's essentially the OG plot of Ultraman done in a different light, yeah. It's not anything crazy. Yet what makes the show work, it's how it's being how the story is being told, yeah. And like I say a lot of times, yeah, Samurai Troopers have a lot of potential. It looks like very good skeleton of a very good show niya. And I think that is where it's the most disappointing here, because it's a skeleton of a really good show. Yeah. If only the show came to be. Sadly. And let's be honest, yeah, there are a lot of shows where the plot is not that serious. Like, for example, Gamera didn't have a very good plot, but it was enjoyable, yeah. You get what I mean? Like, you don't need a good plot for things to be enjoyable, yeah. And even for Godzilla, some of the best films is when they try not to overcomplicate things, yeah. Like, in fact, some of the worst films I feel in Godzilla is when they overcomplicate things. Yeah, that is my personal thoughts when it comes to like Godzilla and a lot of other series. Yeah. Like, I think if you ask me, one of Godzilla's weakest stories was the King Ghidorah, yeah? Mostly because they tried to do too much with King Ghidorah. That sort of like ruined the whole it became too messy. Yes, yeah. For the most part. But the mess aside, yeah. That's what I personally feel when it comes to King Ghidorah. There's so much potential, in a sense, wasted because they tried to put in even more potential here. And that is the pitfall for a lot of shows. Yeah. I'm running at a plot. Yeah, you see, you enjoy Dawn Brothers, yeah, because Dawn Brothers has a plot, but the plot is not an overarching plot, yeah. Like, you know, a lot of shows they have an overarching plot. Dawn Brothers is lacking the overarching plot, yeah. And I think that's what makes Dawn Brothers amazing, because it's lacking the overarching plot. Weirdly, like, you know, that is where I think Dawn Brothers' strength is, the lack of the overarching plot, yeah. Like, Dawn Brothers' plot is literally everybody doing their own thing. And Don Momotaro being the factor that messes up everybody's life, yeah. Literally, that's the whole Dawn Brothers plot, yeah. Which, honestly, I think it's not bad. Okay. Could have been done better, yeah, probably. But it's literally what the plot is about, yeah. I say you don't need the most complex plot to sell a good show, yeah. Alright, so there we go. Okay, time to draw the extra details on the right leg. I'm literally adding details to the artwork that probably didn't exist here, but I'm just adding it so I think it looks better here. Alright. Those all one is a bunch of side adventures here. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. I feel like a lot of plots put too much focus on, or a lot of things put too much focus on the main plot sometimes. Yeah. Alright. Alright, next up we can do this part. Let's switch to 1 because it's further away. Aegis almost done. Yes, yeah. Now to do the hair for Aegis. Yeah, I'm actually loving how the Aegis turned out, to be honest. Yeah. I think this might be one of my best artworks. Yeah. Although not mobile game, after the last year with mobile game, miss one. Yeah. Oh, you mean what stuff? I see meeting. It's console way. Godzilla game, yeah, we need more Godzilla games. So we said this is BH, which would be probably the last layer besides the face. You see. I think because that console game is coming. Nice. And I feel like we have reached a point where we need more real games. Yeah. And there's been too many mobile slots. The point I find it's kind of annoying. like I can say Kamen Rider, Ultraman will be coming out a lot of mobile slot for the less or better word here. But I feel that okay. Yeah, they need real games. They need real games. Yeah. Alright. Got all the stuff in for Iggy's hair. Liking it already? Okay, nice! Iggy's hair done. Now to do the facials here. Then I can declare done with Iggy's. Honestly, this artwork is one of the longest I've done. Genuinely, yeah. Like, I'm 4.5, almost 5 hours in here on this artwork. But yeah, I'm like 5.5 hours, or 4.5, almost 5 hours in here. Usually at 5 hours, I'm like almost done with work. Now I'm like almost done with lineup of one character. I know I'm probably like going crazy, but over the fact that I'm doing a second character already. Yeah. Okay. Bash is fun as a party game and all, yeah, but I find that, like you said, it's lacking for a real game. Yes, yeah. Like we do need like a real game. Yeah, that's one thing I do agree. Yeah. Baseline. Your friends go here because it doesn't clash anyways. Okay. Holy meow. Alright, let me just erase this part first. Go back to here. Okay. What went wrong? Are yes, yeah. Twitch disconnected? Alright. Alright. Well, does something go wrong? Chat. I think I'm doing a good job niya. But wait, something go wrong? Chat, can you hear me? Oh. Chat clown disconnected niya. Are. I say enjoy playing Giga Rush. Yeah, definitely niya. I think Giga Rush is a good game overall niya. Okay. Alright, we should be loaded back. Alright, chat, can you just confirm that I'm still live? Yes, yeah. I felt the space. Thank you so much. Yes, cool drawing. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, yeah. Also got content going in right now. Yeah. Alright. Hey, anyways, yeah. Alright, eyelash wise, I think I am not happy. I thought I was going to be happy, yeah, but now I'm looking at the other eyelash, I go like, no, that's terrible eyelash, yeah. Chat, the other way crash, chat. Chat, did we crash? Testing 1 2 meow 1 2 meow. Chat, did we crash now? Oh, actually, mine decided to be angry cat. What? Did chat crash? I'm checking. Did chat crash now? No, not all. Now we here. Okay. All right. Okay, I love how this is coming out for the Aegis here. Let me also do my traditional stuff. All right, this looks good, yeah. This is gonna be L. Okay, yeah. Eyeline followed by brows. Yeah. Okay. Alright, brows, let's go. Okay. Yeah, honestly, brows is one of my weakest aspects of my artwork. Yeah, like I always feel like, you know, my brows are what breaks my artwork a lot of times. Yeah, like it just doesn't portray the expression I want. Yeah, so I've been trying to get better at brows, to be honest. Like seriously, brows are like one of my weak points. Yeah, and I personally feel that is the case. Yeah. I know, so weird, but yeah. Of all things, brows, which are supposed to be so easy, are like my biggest gripes, yeah, in my opinion, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go iris. Alright, so this one, iris, I'm gonna handle it a bit differently. Okay, on one hand, yes, it's going to be the usual iris approach here. But the other aspect that I'm going to change up for the iris here is I'm going to give the iris some thickness here. So iris line is one here. The second thing that's going to get a bit of change is the middle of the iris here. So instead of going for a normal middle of the iris, I'm gonna go for this. And we're gonna have gears coming up. Yes, yeah. So similar to Beyblade. Yes, yeah. X eyes here. So I'm literally going for the Beyblade X eyes here. Yes, yeah. I think the Beyblade X eyes just fits the theming here better, but I think that was too big. Yes, yeah. So there's going to be middle circle. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me line up the middle circle first before I proceed. Alright, so this is again the gear. Okay, this approach works. Yeah, that means I draw all the gear teeth first. Then connect the gears. Yes. Okay, so after this one is done here, middle circle in here. Let me just grab this and move it a little bit more to the side. Yes, for this eye. The other eye is fine. It's giving Iggy's a very interesting look. Yes, yeah. Same for this part. Then the rest of it would be the normal eye shading later here. Yeah, thick as a bowl of oatmeal, Yanni. You're getting sleepy brain now. Or just disconnect only for a little bit while contact afterwards here. Ah, I see. Okay, the problem is I think I completely disconnected on what's it called here? On streamer board weirdly here. So I probably have to monitor my chat a bit more separately now, but it should be fine. I hope. Okay, yeah. I've it's lunchtime for me, yeah, and you still need to sleep is crazy, yeah. Yeah, the fact that I'm actually streaming at lunchtime. I usually don't stream during lunchtimes. Oh my god, I think this is my best lineup. Like seriously, to date, I think this is my best lineup, yeah. Holy shit, now just looking at the lineup, I'm actually very satisfied, yeah. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Honestly, I think this is my best lineup to date, yeah. Yeah. Genuinely, now I look at the whole thing, I'm like, holy shit, this lineup actually works. Yes, yeah. I'm actually amazed, yeah, like, this was done by me? This was done by Kochi? What? Kochi draws like this? Kochi draws like this? What the heck? No way! This was a scam! Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by myself, yeah. Like, I did put a lot more attention to the hair compared to my usually simplified hair, yeah. Maybe I should do like a Kochi artwork in this lineup style, yeah. It'd be nice. But damn, I took so long. Of course, there are some parts which now I want to go in and fix, yeah. Not like major parts, but just a couple of loose ends, yeah, like this. Just going and clear up some of the loose ends, yeah. But yeah, done. I'm done with the loose ends. What the heck? Okay. Generally, it's just a bit of like, you know, sometimes there's some artwork defects that you see around here. I'm just watching it at this level here. I won't zoom in any closer. If I see any defects at this level, I'll go in and fix it. If not, I'm not going to fix it. Yeah, there's nothing else to fix. Okay. Holy shit, how did I do it? I'm actually very amazed by how I did this, okay, Nia? I'm so sorry, I'm glazing myself right now. I usually don't glaze myself so much, but I'm sorry, I'm actually glazing myself. Yes, yeah. Anybody who knows I usually don't glaze myself over my own artwork. I go like, yeah, that's fine, it's done. Yeah, it's done, looks good. But this is the first time I'm like, this does not look like a cat's work. Yeah. I don't know what snapped in me, okay? Like, you know, sometimes when it comes to art, yeah, there are times where, what I call like, just something snap in place. There's no like specific reason or what, yeah, just something snap in place, yeah. Yeah, today is one of those days. And hello, Pixel! How's it meow? How's it meowing, yeah? And without further meow, let's read alert. Caturteer in the house, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm a cat of chaos, Kochi. I'm a full-time illustrator and animator, and I do live 2D animation, art, and a bit of meowings. And today, I am working on my Persona 3 fan art. Yay! Yes, you're doing art as well, Pixel. Do you want to share what art you did, yeah? If you do want to share, let us know, yeah. We give you permission to actually post a link. But how was art for you, yeah? Did you finish a lot of work today? Or it was still work in progress sort of thing, yeah? Yeah, do share, yeah, if you have anything to share. And go I love him all, yeah. So this is actually the first time I'm drawing Persona. And I'm loving how it turned out so far, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, like, if you ask, is this my usual artwork style here? No. I'm gonna tell you it's not my usual artwork style here because this is the first time I actually drew my art like this, yeah. Yeah. I checked out making a new VTuber model who's got a lot of layers of paint and it was productive though. Nice! Yeah. Hey, gotta go some dindins. Alright, see you except me if all the cat for the for dinner then yeah. And thank you so much for follow. Yeah. Oh, that's one of the weirdest things is I rarely stream at this hours. Yeah. Like, this is totally not a Caturteer streaming hour. So I'm actually kind of glad to see new faces as well, yeah. But yeah. Alright. There you go. We got the eye color on. Yes, yeah. But yeah. That schedule works for me. You got to watch Cat twice in a day. Not 3 times? Wait. How many times I stream? I don't even know, yeah. But don't expect this to be a normal hour for me though. Yes, yeah. Genuinely, I don't think this will be a normal hour for me. This is probably going to be a once in a meow meow moon situation here. Okay. So this will be Iggy's. Color. And then switch luminosity to white maximum. Background 10 BUG. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be 10 BG, isn't it? But then yeah, sleep schedule couldn't handle all the time, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I used to stream almost twice a day, every day. Almost every day, yeah. Like, I used to stream almost twice a day, yeah. This year, while I did put a bit of focus on wanting to take some breaks, yeah, I think moving forward, I'm going to try to see if I can squeeze in more afternoon streams. Yes, yeah. Because afternoon streams are productive. Yes, yeah, for a different reason, but they're productive. Yes, yeah. Nevertheless, yeah. Okay. Alright, but yeah. This Aegis is so... I'm so sorry, this Aegis looks so good, it doesn't look like my own art, yeah. Yeah. I'm really so caught up with it, yeah. We're gonna stick it for a whole stream, but depending on how long, yeah. I think I'll be ending stream shortly as well. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours here. Because I can sense myself losing my focus actually, yeah. Like, there is this weird point where you just feel like, okay, I think I'm losing it, so I might finish this off stream later on or something like that, yeah. But I'm gonna carry on till I keep my limit for now, and then we'll figure out the rest later, yeah. Okay, so putting into practice. Okay, yeah, we go for 2 times. So putting into practice the same aspects I applied to myself previously. Number one is when it comes to the hair will receive the treatment of multiple of pressure sensitivity strokes here. Because those are the kind of strokes that you want to see in the hair, like the smooth edge strokes here. But you don't really need that sort of okay. You don't need this level of detail on every single part of the artwork here. That's something I realized, that you don't need to make the artwork detailed everywhere. Also be detailed where it counts here. And being able to spot where you need to put in the detail, I think that's a skill that I need to back up on. Yes, yeah. Okay. Wait, I just realized something. Okay. This is so weird for me to realize it right now, Nia. I think I have achieved what I wanted. Unknowingly, Nia. Okay, so I don't know how many of y'all were with me at the start of my art journey last year, Nia, or something like that. I was saying I wanted to have multiple art styles, Nia. I wanted a simple style. I wanted a more complex style, Nia. I think I have found my complex style. Yes, yeah. Yeah. I was not seeking my complex style, to be honest. I was still focusing on my simplified style, yeah, but I think I found my complex style. Yes, yeah. And you have a 4 to 5 coming up to 5 months, yeah. Yeah. It's fine, yes. So long you just stay here forever. Never leave. Yeah. You belong to me, chat. Yeah. I should chain you all up to make sure you'll never leave me. Yes, yeah. I say live content because of my tackle show. I ended up here. Yeah. Like I felt like that's the thing. I do find people coming here from different content and on, yeah. That's why I do want to do more art content. Like, to be honest, Toku was always supposed to be my side content. It was never supposed to be my main content, yeah. My main content should have always been animation and all. But I gotta be honest, yeah, I kind of lost my way with animation again. This, yeah. Like just a couple of months back, yeah, I think I lost my way with animation. And what helped me find my way back with animation here, weirdly, is Toku. Also very weird journey, to be honest. Yeah. Toku was one. The other thing that helped me find my way is actually my Japan trip here. I don't know if I mentioned before here, but when I was in Japan, I was actually very depressed. Yes, yeah. Of course, I don't tell anyone about it here, but while I was in Japan, I was actually very depressed here. Because I felt like I wasn't, number one, I was on a budget trip, okay, yeah. So I didn't get to spend money like I would love to, yeah. Secondly, I felt that when I was in Japan, I was really useless. Like looking at people do all the awesome art and all, and then me, myself, being in the middle of nowhere. Yes, yeah. I think was something that dealt me a really huge blow, to be honest, yeah. And I feel like after it all, yeah, suddenly, you know, something awoken inside of me. Don't ask me what. I don't even understand myself, yeah. But yeah, something did change. For good or for worse, yeah. And after that, then I went like, okay, I think I want to focus more on art, yeah. But surprisingly, okay, there are certain things that went in a way that I did not expect at all. Yeah. For example, my main drawing system right now is actually my Android tablet. I have a powerful PC, at least for art, okay, yeah. But I end up reverting to my tablet, and I don't know. There are just certain things in a tablet that seems to work better for art. I've never understood that, yeah. Okay. Like minimal art was say, oh, I prefer drawing the iPad. Yeah. I don't know why. Okay, but I don't like iPads, by the way. But that's a different reason why I don't like iPads. It's not because it's bad or what, yeah. I didn't like the tactile of the iPad. There's something just in the iPad that I didn't like, yeah. I don't know what it is. That's the worst part, yeah. I don't know what is it in the iPad that I didn't like, but there's something in iPad, like the iPad pencil, just didn't click with me. By right, the one thing that should have been the perfect fit for me is the XP pen, magic pen, yeah. But because of logistics reason, I didn't get it. I end up with the Samsung tablet out of desperation. To be honest, if I wasn't that depressed after Japan, during Japan and after Japan, yeah, I probably wouldn't have bought this tablet, yeah. But it's through this tablet that I think my art has taken a very crazy turn for so many reasons, yeah. From being you know, I won't say it's wrong or what, yeah, don't get me wrong. I love the people I work with, yeah. But start with, you know, with minimal art and all being my main artist, yeah. To me now actually shouldering a lot of my own art. I think it's a very huge step, and also I never thought would have happened here, to be honest. Because in the past it's like, yeah, minimal will do all the art, I will focus on the animation here. But this is what it has turned out to be. Do I have any regrets through this whole thing? Yes, I actually do have some regrets. I should have picked up drawing a lot earlier rather than wasting my time. Yes, yeah. I felt like, you know, if I gotten more serious about art earlier, yeah, it would have benefited me so much more. In fact, I feel like right now a lot of why I'm behind time on things and all is because I pick things up way too slow. Yeah. But then again, there's nothing I could have done to speed up my art discovery though, because I had to go through a depressive art to reach where I am. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird to put it that way. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up with chat. I know I've not been looking at chat for the longest of time. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chat. Okay. All right. What's my opinion of Gavan? I think Gavan is really, very good. Yes, Isabel Zoinia. Yeah, I think Gavan is really, very good for a debut episode. There are a lot of cool callbacks and all that, which I really like. Yeah, but I think we still need to see where Gavan goes with this so far. Yeah, because right now, I feel stronger than ever that Gavan is a replacement for Sentai. Yes, yeah. Like okay. Like Gavan's role right now, yes, definitely Gavan is Gavan, yeah. But it feels like Sentai were more rather as suits, yeah. At the moment it does feel like that, yeah. I also love certain aspects of Gavan, yeah. And Gavan solved a huge problem I have. A lot of toku shows here. So you know toku shows love to show off the toys because obviously it's a toy commercial here. But one weakness of toku shows is sometimes when you show off toys too much, okay, yeah, it becomes very jarring to the viewing experience. Yeah. So for example, if you have watched Ultraman G, when Jeet has all the transformation sequence here, sometimes it becomes way too long to feel like it breaks the momentum of the show here. And yeah, you touch horses! Yay! Anyway, I decided to hide at home here because I didn't finish my art last night. I was supposed to meet Patchy today, and then I told Patchy, nope, I'm not going out. And now Patchy spots me streaming. Wow! Chat is more important than Patchy. Truth. I'm like, oh, fee so long. That's insane, yeah. Eh, is it? Okay. Oh no, this should be under facials. Always remember to keep my things separate. Okay, this mouth. Oh, weirdly, I feel like I want to do the facials for this one first. Yeah. And yeah, see you. Nya, nya. I was writing in the group, you will consult of the word for others, but because the house they're writing had to use the bathroom. Yeah. I do want to go horse riding. I do need the rest of this to disappear first. You see, I do need the MC reference. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this will be lash, followed by eyeline, brow, iris, and L. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we do the eyeline first. Okay, the browns. You see. Alright, and then let me reposition browns a little bit. Let me position with the full length. Yeah. Eyeline, go down a little bit. The worst thing is I really do not have a system to know whether my proportions are right or not yet, and that's one of the things I want to learn from the Already's class. Yeah, it's actually learning proportions proper, because I have been eyeballing a lot of proportions. Like just now you saw the hand. That was like severely eyeballed. Okay, and I think that shouldn't be the case. Yes, yeah. Like if I'm going to draw faces and all, I want to make sure my faces are not eyeballed at the very least. Like there has to be some level of properness in the art that I feel is lacking. Yeah. I've been wondering, Kochi, if you're really this good at art, yeah, why do I still want to go for a class yet? There's actually a lot of things that I feel it's probably easier if I go for the class and learn a lot of things. Yeah, of course not everything can be learned from a class. Yeah, there's still going to be a lot of practice needed and all, but at least now when I go for a class, yeah, I'm kind of like I know where I'm going to be putting my focus on here. I should be going for this. Like for example, right here, right now, yeah, one problem I'm facing is I'm still figuring out how to handle certain aspects of the lashes and all, yeah. And yeah, I think it's just more about figuring out a system for myself, yeah. Yeah. All right, there you go. Street's having a horse fest near sale. What horse fest near? Steam. Oh, but yeah, it's the year of the horse near. Yeah. I like his vengeance near ni. Damn, we said it's also a great movie. It could be Big Britain Racing, yeah. Batman horse racing. Huh? What? I'm lost. It's... Okay. Alright, but I'm generally pretty happy with the side view actually. Yeah, like my biggest worry is more or less resolved for this artwork itself. Yeah. So let's move on to doing the rest of it. Yeah. Speed. Okay. So moving forward, like I promised myself here, I will stop using my pressure sensitivity and just focus on getting the lines in first. Yeah. Then we can do a pressure later on. Because these are not the key points. Like the face is the key point. What I want more focus on the line work here. These should be the I want to call them slot, but this should be the lines that shouldn't take up, like, you know, my entire sanity here. I have a feeling that I should go for 1 though. 2.55. Okay, let's go for 4. Maybe 4 might be the trick. Yeah, 4 might be a good in between. But I feel like this size of what is the correct size and all, I think needs to be decided based on each individual artwork now. Because I'm definitely not doing animation now. If it's animation now, I'll be trusting my brush sizes. But when I think it's still art versus animation art, yeah, I think it's kind of like different in terms of what you want to achieve. If let's say I'm trying to go for a anime screenshot look, number 1, I won't be doing it so detailed, yeah. Number 2, there would be a lot more things to take note, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So far so good. Okay, 4. Alright, duplicate this. Fix. 1, 2, 2 mid. Okay. Alright, so this will be released. This will be set to 4, and then we lock it in. Okay. Wait, is it me or is the music DH consistently DH? Yeah. Yeah, I think the music consistently DH every now and then. Hope you don't mind. Yes, yeah. H, yes, yeah. Gotta go fast. But just talking about Rita House named. I see, yeah. Yes. Okay. I can hear them just skipping music for no apparent reason. That's what's the problem I face with YouTube playlists lately. Yeah, like they are just broken. Don't ask me why. Yeah. So I reloaded playlist. Hopefully it fixes. Yeah. We should be good. I hope. I think JoJo Part 7 trailer. Yes, I've seen it. It looks so good. Yes, yeah. But yeah, JoJo Part 7 does look so good. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'm genuinely excited for it, but at the same time, I do not know if I want to watch it the moment it comes out. Yeah, because as you all know, Part 7 is they get air it in parts. Okay, I know it's like such a cringe thing to say. Like, yes, Part 7 is gonna be aired in parts. Yeah. Well, that's literally the case. Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure if I wanna like wait. Or do I wanna start right off the thing? Yeah. Yes, take an opinion. But in fact, you don't actually like JoJo that much. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything wrong. The thing, okay, a hot take about JoJo. Can I just say the hot take about JoJo? Yeah. Okay. JoJo is a quiet taste turned mainstream. My biggest problem with JoJo is, or like JoJo fans, is I find JoJo is a very quiet show. Unlike if you're talking about something like Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah. I think those are more normie shows, yeah. JoJo, in my opinion, is a much more a quiet taste show. But a lot of people like to prop it like, oh, it's a mainstream show. Yeah, JoJo should not be this mainstream. Like, it doesn't make sense for JoJo to be this mainstream, aside from like, you know, a few people trying to hype up a show that they don't understand yet. That's the worst part. They are hyping up a show they don't understand. So it's like, you know, there are a lot of fans which are like, oh yeah, fake fan. Yeah. There are a lot of JoJo fake fans, not because they didn't watch the show, but because they actually do not understand anything beyond, oh, colorful. Yes, yeah, that's just my opinion when it comes to JoJo. That a lot of people do not see anything beyond the colors, yeah. But then again, JoJo is so good because there's so much colors. Does that make sense, yeah? But that's just my hot take when it comes to JoJo, yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched any JoJo series, but I hear very mixed opinion on JoJo seasons, yeah. And people rave about 1 and 2. I love 1 and 2. Okay, here's the thing. Right? Every JoJo has its own selling point, yeah. It's a bit like, can I put it this way? Sometimes people are weird about JoJo because they don't seem to understand how JoJo works. Okay, yeah? So let me explain how JoJo works, okay? JoJo is like Kamen Rider. Just because you like Decade doesn't mean you like Double. Just because you like Double doesn't mean you like Decade. And I feel like, you know, the JoJo parts are, while they are a connected universe, yeah, they are not connected enough to justify, like, you know, each part being the same as the other. If you get what I mean, yeah. So that's why I say there's a lot of, like, you know, people who say, oh, I love JoJo, I'm a JoJo fan, blah 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 blah, but they don't understand the essence of how JoJo is written to be. Not every arc is equal. Yes, yeah. I think that's something that people tend to forget when it comes to JoJo. Yeah. Not every arc is equal. Part 2 is my favorite. Yes, yeah. Honestly, I don't mind part 3 because there's still a lot of the Harmon being used, yeah. But I feel like Harmon was done dirty. But then again, if you think of JoJo similar to how I describe a Kamen Rider show, yeah, it sort of makes sense. Because Harmon is like the last season's gimmick. You get what I mean, yeah? Like I can say, we love the Kuga style gimmick, yeah. And I was like, last season we had Kuga style henshin, yeah, and then we're comparing to why Ryuki needs a full device of henshin and not henshin like Kuga. Did you see what I mean? Did you see where I'm coming from? Like, we're comparing it to why is Ryuki not henshining like Kuga. Yes, yeah. No, I think it's just a different device altogether, yeah. So for example, if I'm going to relate it to like Kamen Rider, yeah, alright, the introduction of stands are like the introduction of DX toys or DX toy gimmicks, yeah. Does that make sense? Of course, they're not selling toys essentially, yeah, but the concept of introducing like DX toy gimmick, yeah. So every season, the selling point, because prior to part 3, right? The selling point of each of character is the characters themselves, yeah. But after part 3, the selling point of each character is their stand. Do you see the difference here? Did you see the difference of how I'm describing things? It's like the moment you're past part 2, everything after that is so on the stand, yeah. Like the highlight of season of Stardust Crusaders nya is literally Star Platinum. Yes nya. And Araki forgets nya. Yeah. But think about it. Okay? Literally the highlight of every other show after JoJo Part 2 nya, it's the main character stand nya. Right? Like literally the key part of the stand is Star Platinum is the main thing. Is the main thing nya. You see what I mean? Yeah. No. It's OG. Exactly nya. How stands aren't just punching goals or OP stands right now nya. Yeah, but that's the thing with JoJo. They evolve. Yes, like they evolve like times, which is the same reason why some people say, oh, Showa riders are better than Heisei riders. Okay? With the key thing being because Showa riders, they are not so focused on the DX gimmicks. It's the same reason why I'll say that, you know, Garo is so good, because Garo is OG. You get what I mean? It follows OG sequence. You don't have the same thing. Okay, that is the complaint people have about JoJo Part 1 and 2. You see? You're actually giving the same thing. Like, there are people who watch JoJo and say, ooh, Part 1 is the worst. Same thing. Same thing. Yes, yeah. I don't mind Jotaro. I like Jotaro actually, yeah. But the thing is, Jotaro is the most iconic JoJo character. Yes, yeah. So that's why it's being marketed that way, yeah. It's a bit like Pikachu. Think of it. Or like, you know, Digimon, you have Agumon everywhere. Because Agumon is the selling point, yeah, but yeah, that's about it. It's the mascot of the show, sadly. Like, I don't mind Jotaro, but I do agree that Jotaro is overused because he's the mascot of the show, yeah. I think if you like Pikachu, yeah. Okay, that is the difference. If you like Jotaro, you'll never find anything wrong with Jotaro. It's the same thing with Zero lovers. You realize that, you get where I'm coming from, yeah? Like when people say, oh, I love Ultraman Zero. Okay. Yes, yeah. But if you are Zero lover, but oh yes, we got more Zero content. That's the reason why Zero is so popular. Do you realize? Because of Zero lovers, yeah. Yeah. But if you like Ultraman Zero, then nothing is wrong. Let me give you another example here. Camera Revise. Well, why am I bringing up Revise here? A lot of people always say, oh, Revise is a shitty show, that sort of stuff here. But do you realize I always say I like Revise? I accept that Revise have its flaws, but that is me, okay? Yeah? There's a lot of people who cannot accept that their favorite character has flaws. No! You know how well they did Zero's character growth? Yeah, I'm like, no. Oh, that is what I always feel. Yeah. I have different opinions, but some feel Toku on JoJo can be very divisive. Yeah. The only thing you can think that isn't a divisive on Garo. Yeah. Oh no, I think you have seen a lot of Garo as itself. Yeah, because Garo is not a toy advertisement. But at the same time, Garo has another issue of they cannot run away from Garo. You get what I mean? Yeah? It's always about Garo. You see what I mean? Like there are some people complain like, why is it always about Garo? Can't you do like another knight as the main character here? And you do have Zero, but Zero is essentially still a side character. Yes, yeah. And then you got people who complain Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have Yugi. Right, Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have Yugi, right? Whose name is in the show, but where's Yugi? Right? No comment. Yes, yeah. Of course, you know, to most people say, where's Yugi in the Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. However, the reason behind Yu-Gi-Oh is Yugi is like game king. Yes, yeah. Not so much of Yugi. Yugi's name is just like convenient Yugi. Yes, yeah. Else also Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. True, yeah. But yeah. Also like Jojo Lion, Araki off screen the previous MC because it stands OP, yeah. Actually, I've not read Jojo Yellow yet, yeah. So before I've not read it yet, yeah. But I do feel that Araki is put into a godlike role rather often, yeah, because of his link to JoJo. But I feel like he is not a perfect human, yeah. He's still human, okay, if you get what I mean. Like stories are not perfect, yeah. And yeah, that's what I feel, yeah. Yeah. It's even Yugi, its name is even Yu-Gi-Oh! As Yugi Atom. Yes, yeah. Okay. Wait, what is this? Hence, okay. Yeah. Alright, but yes, yeah, I'm almost done with this actually. Yeah. Oh, what? Today I probably stop at least when I finish the line art. Yeah. Okay. Alright, then we are doing poem. Weapon. Okay. almost there. Yeah, Araki also toned down on the combat. Yeah, there's a lot of mind games in JoJo right now. Yeah. Okay, the thing about Araki and his content, yeah, that I always feel is something people miss is Araki is not good at anything. Okay, aside from design and poses, yeah, he's not good at a lot of things here. But like I said, when you look at Araki in entirety, yeah, each JoJo series, alright, represents a mini series, yeah. Like each part represents a mini series, yeah. So for example, alright, like I keep on bringing up Kamen Rider, yeah. Each JoJo is literally its own Kamen Rider series. If you get what I mean, yeah. So while the universe are sometimes connected, it's essentially its own Kamen Rider series happening throughout, yeah. So each Kamen Rider series have its own strength, flaws, weaknesses, and all, yeah. It's like you cannot take like, you know, like keep on saying, you can't take Agito and compare Agito with Ryuki. Like a direct comparison, yeah. You can't compare like, oh, this is better, that's better, yeah. But you can't take like, why did this gimmick disappear? Why did that gimmick disappear? Yeah? Why is there more focus on something? Yeah? Because ultimately, it's almost two different enemies. Does that make sense? Yeah. They're under the same franchise, but they're literally two different enemies in that sense. Yeah. And that is the beauty of JoJo. Yes, yeah. That's why I keep saying people keep on loving to, like, you know, oh, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Yeah, it's essentially two different enemies already, sharing the same name. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly how Exa is a completely different series from Kuga. Exactly my point. Yeah. But yeah, that's how JoJo is. If you have not realized how he's been writing JoJo, yeah, JoJo feels like different timelines and different arcs for each part. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get back to playing my Final Fantasy. Yes, yeah. Like I'm back playing Final Fantasy 14 and clearing the story. Not just AFK, yeah. Yeah. it was another game I want to clear. Yes, it's Final Fantasy. I like finding a new controller near. Yes and no. Okay. Yes, I found a controller that I like near. No, because I spend my money on other things. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I full talk about the spin after Jojo Lian and left 8B handing niya. Hanging if you niya. He leaves a lot of things hanging niya. Like I feel like he's still leaving the whole Jolene arc hanging. And honestly, the last bit I'm not gonna throw any spoilers per se niya. But please don't mention the specifics, okay? But I feel that the last bit of part 7 leaves a lot to be desired. Yes, yeah. Like there's so much setup leading to the last part of part 7, yeah. But then yes, yeah. I guess one of the few things can't read it is also, which part 7? Steel Ball Run. Yes, yeah. I felt there's a lot of things in part 7 that is not well settled. Yeah. Especially the very last part. No spoilers, but especially the very last part was so huh? Yes, yeah. Because it's coming out soon, yeah, I'm not gonna put like, you know, proper spoilers and all, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, even to be fair, right, the whole Jotaro arc, okay, was pretty much left hanging as well, yeah. He has that problem where he leaves a lot of things hanging. Okay. I mean, sometimes it's better leave the show hanging than to try to finish the show sometimes, yeah. Or try to finish something sometimes, yeah. Truth. Let me give you one example about leaving things hanging, okay? Zenkaijus would have been better if they had left the mother's plotline hanging. Yes, yeah. I mean, finding a father is one, but you know, the mother just suddenly being found all of a sudden, yeah, I think that was way too. That felt way too random, and I felt like they should have just left the mother missing and, you know, end the story. I'm on an eternal journey to find my mom. I would think I've been better, yeah. I'm not sure that left your hanging here is actually Dawn Brothers. Like Dawn Brothers, we already know they didn't focus on a core plot, yeah. So it felt right to leave us hanging at the end of it, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, there are some things I want to change now. Okay, which is actually mostly here. Alright. There we go. Alright. I actually finished the bug part pretty fast compared to Aegis. I think Aegis was a lot more detailed, to be fair. Ace line. Put little facials. Okay. We'll go for color. Alright. Okay, that was okay. She should be blue. Okay. I'm just thinking along of how am I supposed to do certain aspects of things here. Not that she's blue in color. Oh wait, I missed one entire part. Okay, let me go fix that missing part here. Yeah, there's actually one entire missing part right now. They'll look at it here. Well, let's just add it in. It shouldn't take that long. Sometimes it happens, okay, yeah. And I always double check to make sure that you didn't miss out details. Alright, baseline, okay, detail adds. Alright. And by the way, it's quite a lot of things that I missed out, okay, yeah. Okay. Hey, do I want to add the other stuff? Yes, yeah. I think this should be enough, yeah. I don't want to add in the too much additional details, yeah. Okay. Alright, but yep, this is done. We'll do one more CV here. Main character eyes are gray. Okay, so let's get the gray in. Yes, yeah. We go for a bluish grey though. I think that'd be nice. Yes, yeah. Less of fear and not the other one. Okay. Alright, and then you luminosity 100%. This I think I'll move here now. So while they are clashing in terms of positions here, at least it's one left, one right. I think it works here. Okay. do I want to pull anything from the previous batch? Yes, actually. You know what? No, let's do it from scratch now. I don't need to put it from previous batch. Let's do it then. Oh, so why I was tempted to pull from the previous batch here? Was actually the was additional color support, the shading support here. But I think I can set it on my own this time. I don't need to pull. Okay, then multiply. And then we do the same for the main character. Just throw in a bit of dark color support there to basically map out the character here. Yeah. There we go. It's not completed, but at least I got something out here. Yeah. All right. All right, Becky. See you. We have all the character photo and dreams here. Yeah. About Villain was really great. I actually didn't go part 8 yet. Yeah, I'm still so far behind. And you just played and Aegis hit from the hit game Persona 3. Yes, I love Aegis. But not as that's Kotone. You see her headphones. No, Kotone is the one behind. Yes, I didn't add headphones though. But yes, I played Baldi Frenzy and long. Yes, Julian calls. Yes, And let's finish what I need to do in Genshin. I see. Now I'm thinking if I want to add the main character's MC's headphones. Yes, Okay, I'm gonna draw some lines and I'm gonna see if I got feeling for the lines here. Okay, yes, I'm just gonna keep the lines here. I'm not just draw the headphones here. Okay. Yeah, actually, this wasn't as tough as I thought it was. Yeah. Now that I just have to delete certain things. Okay. Right, then all I need to do is I need to add in Oh, I put it under headline here. Oh, news. Headphones. Alright, just need to do dailies, which is annoying. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let me quickly add this part here. Color. Yes, yeah. Ice cream too. About headphones, let me thicken the lines here though. I think I afford thicker lines here. Just line width. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Headphones are done. For the most part, everything is done. Let me go in and do one more round of this thing. Okay. Right, then this just lights up a bit. There you go. Ah, yes. So you got both Courtney and Aegis both. Yes, yeah. All right. Done. Okay. I'm actually very satisfied with how this thing turned out, to be honest. Yeah. On one hand, it really doesn't feel like my usual art. But on the other hand, I'm actually pretty satisfied. Yeah. Yeah. It's satisfying. It is satisfying. Yeah. This is so far my... Until the line work, okay, I think this is my best. Yes, yeah. To be honest, this is my best line work today. Yes. There's no doubt. Yeah. Now the question is, can I render to keep up with the style? Yeah. Yes, can I keep up the rendering style? Make it look good. I think that's the it gives me another level of stress whether I can keep up or not. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So without further ado, I will be ending stream first. Okay. So I do not overtime myself. Yeah, I should be ending stream just to take a break, and then I'll probably come back to this either off stream or you see a random Caturteer streams again. Yeah, I doubt I'll randomly stream again today. Yeah, but I should be finishing this by today. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the arinya to everyone. Yeah, you need to see real bad. Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry. Just need to try to take some time effort to try to keep up. Yes, slowly. Don't have to stress yourself over such things. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so everybody. I'm gonna be ending my stream over on YouTube first. So thank you so much everyone on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe and join me for more art content. And with that, I'll see you next stream. Yeah.